The Bear and the Fox. One day a bear and a fox became friends. "As we are friends now, we must act together," said the fox to the bear. "We must help each other in every way. Come, let me take you to a vineyard, so you will be full thanks to me." "Oh, good," said the bear excitedly. "Yes, let's go." Off they went. They reached a vineyard, but what a vineyard it was! Bunches of grapes were hung on branches like clouds on mountains. So many grapes were also lying on the ground. They dived into the vineyard and started to have a good feast. They ate and ate. At last the fox felt full. "Come on," hurried the fox. "If you're full enough, let's go. This is not a beach restaurant. The owner of the vineyard may come at any time and he would make us regret the day we were born." "Wait a little longer," grumbled the bear. "I'm not full yet. Let me gulp down a few more grapes and then we can go." Well, the bear was behaving just like a bear. One bunch and another and one more. Just then, the owner of the vineyard appeared from the other end of the vineyard. The fox began to shiver like a malarious person. How could he not? The owner of the vineyard was holding a very thick and very big cudgel, and beside him there was a monstrous dog. "I am running away, my friend," the fox cried. "You also escape and save your life." As soon as he had finished his words, the fox ran like anything and climbed up a hill. By the time the pair had pulled himself together, the owner of the vineyard had come close and commanded his dog to catch the bear. With his heavy body and swollen stomach, the poor bear was moving rather clumsily, and the dog reached him. What is worse, while he was running, his foot fell into a trap. The owner came, and with the cudgel in his hand, he hit and hit the bear. The dog, on the other hand, kept biting from this flesh or that flesh of the bear with its sharp teeth. The bear at last escaped somehow. Well, if you call this an escape. It threw itself to the fox with great difficulty. "Look here," to the fox said the moaning bear. "What sort of a friend are you? You didn't even come for help. You could at least have rolled a stone and distracted the dog." The fox shrugged his shoulders and said brazenly, "I warned you to run away, didn't I?" Anyway, this passed like this. After a long time, the fox came with a new suggestion. "Let's farm a field together," he offered. "Instead of sneaking into his vineyard and stealing from his grapes, we can earn with our own efforts." The bear accepted this suggestion. Then, "How will we share the products?" the bear asked. The fox sniggered foxily. "What a word you speak, my friend," he said. "We are friends. We can share equally, but I would obey whatever you say, because I both like you and respect you. For example, you can make your choice. Would you like to eat the leaves, or the body, or the root of the plant we will farm?" The bear thought a bit. Well, how much can a bear think? Then, "It doesn't matter at all, my friend," it said happily. "But as you give me the right to choose, then I would prefer the root part of the plant. I love digging." "That's very good," said the fox. "We've agreed. Let's start working. Let me walk in front to make lines on the earth with my tail, and you dig the earth with your paws behind me. That is, you will be the plough. Then I will plant the seeds." The fox walked in front and made lines with his tail, and the poor bear, dripping with sweat, opened gaps on the earth with its paws. Finally the field was ploughed. Then the fox planted the seeds. Time passed. It rained and the sun shone. The wheat plant started to have full spikes. It was now the time for harvesting. The fox picked all the wheat spikes, staked them and took the wheat out of them. How about the bear? The poor bear kept digging the whole field to no avail. What could he gain from the roots of the wheat plant? Just a thin root and some threads. The bear passed that year hungry. The fox, on the other hand, lived like a king. Thank God that the bear had the chance to pass the winter by hibernating. Then spring came quite quickly and the whole earth woke up. The hunger became unendurable for the bear. "Will we plant something on the field this year, my friend?" it asked the fox. The shrewd fox again smiled foxily and, "Of course we can plant, my friend," he replied. So the bear now came to his senses. "But this time I will have the parts of the plant that are above the earth, okay?" it growled. As if the fox would care. "Yes, why not, my friend?" he said, grinning. "I always trust my friends. If you want so, let the parts above earth be yours." The fox again made lines on the earth with his tail, and the bear ploughed the earth with its paws, and the fox planted potatoes this time. When the time came, the leaves of the plant emerged. They grew and developed branches. Our poor bear was very pleased and grinned from ear to ear. "Ah, that's lovely," it said. "This year I gained a lot. Look at the surface of the field, Brother Fox." The fox, on the other hand, was laughing up his sleeve without showing anything to the bear. When the time of harvesting came, "My friend, you did not forget that those above the earth are mine," reminded the bear. "Would I forget?" replied the fox smilingly. "They are definitely yours. Everybody would agree about what they have. Here you are. You take those above the earth." The bear dived into the field with great pleasure. While it was pulling the leafy parts, tuber lumps were also coming out. The poor bear picked all the plants after spending a huge effort, and the fox piled up the potatoes. In the middle of the field there was a huge pile of potatoes. The fox took his potatoes, but the poor bear stood in bewilderment, just staring at the leaves it had picked. But what else could it do? It had wanted this. It felt very upset inside, but it couldn't say anything to the fox. Well, it didn't say anything to the fox, but it couldn't accept this. It burst out at last. "I think you are fooling me, friend," it snarled. "We will share the potatoes this time, otherwise—" The fox realized how serious the situation was. He realized, but he did not give up. "Otherwise what, Brother Bear?" he asked. "We will fight," warned the bear. "Let us fight then," said the fox. "Let me act nobly. You choose the weapons, I will choose the arena." The bear agreed. He took a huge but short wooden log from the ground. The fox took a long stake and said, "This is the arena where we will fight," he pointed to the bear. "Go on, you make the first attempt." By the time the bear had lifted the log into the air, the fox had hit the bear's head with his stake, with such a blow that the poor bear had nearly fainted. Before it realized what was going on, the second and the third blows came. What is more, the fox was poking the bear's chest and tummy with his long stake so that it could not come any closer. The bear could not bear it any longer. "That's not fair," it said. "Your stake is too long. Let us exchange weapons." "Okay," said the fox. "Of course. Here you are. Take the stake and give me the log. But the arena now will not be here. Let us go into this cave and fight there." Supposedly, the bear would beat the fox. "Okay," it said, and they entered the cave. The poor bear could not move the long stake in the narrow cave, whereas the fox gave the bear a good beating with the short log. The poor bear was flat out like a skin on the ground, or a killin rolled and leant against the wall. At last the bear yielded. "All right," it said, puffing, "neither my mind nor my power can beat you, Brother Fox. Now please leave me alone. You go on your way and let me go on mine. Let the potatoes be yours as well." The fox laughed shamelessly. "You're a foolish bear," he blamed. "You cannot pick on foxes. You can only get the taste of honey that hard-working bees make. You choose and eat the best pears in the summer, and you are left empty-handed before you hibernate in the winter. Go now, go and mind your own business." The bear stood up with great difficulty. "You are right, my friend," it confessed. Holding its chest and waist, it walked away. The fox, however, relaxed and sat cross-legged by the potatoes that he had earned by the efforts of the bear and enjoyed himself.